Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candy Chit chat with
All of
all
us.
of us. Happy and blessed Sunday to everyone, or happy and blessed Monday if you're already on Monday. So today we are bringing you the following topic.
Okay, our topic today is the gratitude effect. How thankfulness attracts growth and opportunity.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hello everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
And yours sincerely here is Musumala, the face behind musumconsult.com, originally from Nigeria, but now by choice I'm residing in the USA. And I've been all my life a healthcare worker. And then by choice also, I'm a digital business owner. So ride on with us today and see what we have to discuss.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina with my family. I am also a proud digital business owner and a mentor.
Yes, thank you, Musimola. Thank you, Isabel. We also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that contains two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons. So one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar, and it happens at the same time every on those 2 days, which is 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. The second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community who are all having exit. Oh my God, I think I'm mixing my two languages. Sorry. Success, who are also having success in our community. So, and also more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, we're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar. So if you want to catch that one before this coming Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Hmm. That's great. So let's see. Last Thursday we had Elena as the host. She's already a job quitter now. She's a full-time digital business owner. And then we had Tanisha and Teresa. That's recovery assistant and teacher. We had PB and Josh, a couple that is rocking it in this business as well. Um, PB is a registered nurse, and Josh is an Airbnb host. And we had Dorothy, who is anti-money laundering analyst.
Okay, we also had Ateka, who is a nurse. We had Fatima, who is a New York PD officer. We had Anusha, an ex accountant, buyer advocate. And we also had Hian, who is a technical support worker. So if you guys want to learn more about this opportunity, you can either send us a direct message. We'll be happy to share the information. You can also just comment info and we'll be getting back to you. Or you can go directly into the website you see on the screen and register to receive the link to our webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Mosamola. So, if you're catching last Thursday's replay of the live webinar, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do if you want to learn how to start your online business. So let's dive in into our topic for today.
So today, like we heard, um, we're going to talk about the gratitude effect. You know, in this month in US, we are having our Thanksgiving month, and
Mhm.
we're going to look into how thankfulness attracts growth and opportunity.
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive in into the topic. So welcome back again to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business. And happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and happy and blessed Monday for those who are already on Monday. So let's talk about something simple but transformative, okay? And that is gratitude. In business and in life, we often chase the next goal, the next win, but sometimes the fastest way to grow is to pause and appreciate what you already have. And that's something that sometimes we neglect to do, be grateful for what we have already. So, according to Harvard Health Publishing, people who intentionally practice gratitude are 25% happier and more optimistic than those who don't. So, gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a mindset that opens doors to more abundance, creativity, and connection. And that's what we're going to be touching today. So, let's find out what are our points for today's topic.
Okay, so we have 3 points for you today. Number one, gratitude boosts performance. Number two, gratitude attracts opportunities. And number three, gratitude builds resilience.
Yes, so those are the ones that we're going to be talking. And let's dive in into our first point.
So if we look at it, we say gratitude boosts performance, because gratitude actually, like our sister said, is a mindset. It is your total package. It's what forms you and what informs your relationship with others and with everything that is going on around you. So when you focus on what's working instead of what's missing, your energy shifts. A study by the University of California, Berkeley, found that employees who regularly express gratitude are 50% more productive and experience fewer burnout symptoms. Like when I go to work and I'm so lively and happy, you hardly even note the time that you are spending at work. You hardly think of the stress and everything, because you are doing everything with the spirit of gratefulness that you are able to you are in that position to be able to do it. So that is better than somebody that is grudging and is thinking, oh, is it me alone, this and that. But you are actually thanking God for giving you the opportunity to be in that position, to be able to carry out all those obligations. So gratitude helps you to see possibilities, not the problems. And that clarity leads to better results. You feel lively. Even your own bones, your own health is impacted, and the people around you are impacted. You are creating positive vibes instead of grudging and things like that, that will just be very toxic environment and so on. You create very lively environment. You are grateful to God. You are grateful to be in the midst of the people around you, even if they do not understand you very well yet. You always put that yet, or everything is still in progress. You are not where you want to be yet, but you are in progress. And you are not thinking about all the problems as if everything that is going on does not measure up to the standard that you have set up. No, but rather you thank God for the little steps, little mistakes that are happening that you are able to see, and the corrections, and the opportunity to be in a team working with others. So I think that really matters a lot, and it will boost your production, your performance at work, and even in your own personal life. When you get back home, you going about your lively duties, despite the tiredness and everything like that. So that's my contribution.
Thank you, Musimola. Yeah, so Musimola just talk about gratitude was performance. So when you shift, and see the gratitude as something positive, or possibilities, instead of focusing as a negativity or problems, you start having more performance. Why? Because you have that clarity that leads to better results. So when we focus on being positive instead of negative, we have results. So we have a better perspective of what we want to do and what can we learn from it. Okay, so let's go into point number 2.
Okay, so point number two is gratitude attracts opportunities. Gratitude doesn't just change your mood, it changes your environment. When you express appreciation sincerely, people feel seen, valued, and inspired to pour back into you. So, according to this study from Psychology Today, reports that gratitude strengthens both professional and personal relationships by up to 66% because it builds trust and reciprocity by business. In business, that means doors open faster, collaboration flows naturally, and the right people are drawn to your energy. So, in my own journey, I've seen this truth unfold time and time again. When I transitioned from the corporate role to the digital space, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have, um, you know, gratitude. I started thinking those who supported me celebrated every small win and appreciated every new connection. So that shifted everything. Suddenly, opportunities started finding me, mentorship invitations, partnerships, collaborations, and people who resonated with my message. So it wasn't luck, it was the energy of gratitude at work. I know that a lot of times, Sandy was already talking about it at the beginning, how a lot of times we are not really grateful for the things that we have. And a lot of times we complain more than we're thankful, thinking, and complain about, I don't have this, I don't have that, or I wish I had this, or I don't know why I keep getting sick. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. And so we complain and complain about all the things that we think we don't have, but yet we overlook all the things that we do have, the things that make us happy, the things that we are allowed to do each day, just the simple fact of having health, being able to walk, being able to move and do the things, for yourself, and not depending on other people. There's so much, just being able to see the light of day, and having a meal on your table. So there's so much. If you really think about it and you make a list of all the things that you have, you're going to see that you have so much more than what you think you lack. So gratitude is a magnetic um, gratitude is magnetic. It tells the universe, I'm ready for more, and I'll cherish what comes. So when you're grateful for what you have, you're opening the door for more. So you're going to have more of that abundance, more of those things that you're grateful for. You're going to receive more. When you lead with appreciation, in your content, in your conversations, in your community, in your relationships, you don't have to chase opportunities. They begin to chase you. So You know, when you have a grateful heart, when you really have that, um just that inner gratefulness, and you have that peace, and you can see all the things that you have that are overflowing in your life. You know, you're going to start to receive more because you're grateful for those things that you have. A lot of times we don't acknowledge the things that we have, and honestly we have a lot. You know, whether you think right now that you don't have much, just sit down and make a list of the things that you do have. And you're going to see that, wow, you know, I do have all these things. And, you know, something that my parents always taught me is that as long as you have health, you're healthy, you know, you are in a good start to work to have more, or to be thankful for the things that you have so that you can have more. So it is just the power of gratitude. Just be grateful, and like he said here, you know, the universe is gonna give you more of that. So that's what I have for this one.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so Isabel talk about gratitude attracts opportunities, and so when you are in that positive um, and be thankful, like a grateful vibration, you attract that, and people, they get contagious to your positive vibration. A good quick example of that is, I remember I was driving one time, and I was in a bad mood because something happened to me. And then suddenly, like the red light, was on, and so I had to stop. And then when I shift my side to the side, there was this gentleman sitting on a bench, on a park bench. And then he smiled to me and say hi. So at that moment when he said that, like, it made me smile, and then I say hi back to him, and then it totally changed the way that I was feeling before. So it does work. When you are grateful, you change, that vibration, you spread that vibration to others around you. Okay, so let's go to point number 3. So point number 3, gratitude builds resilience. So there was a time in my life when challenges felt like roadblocks, and I think a lot of us, we face so many challenges in our journey, in our life, so when I work in the film industry, I had the long hours, the constant uncertainty, and the exhaustion, that often left me questioning if things would ever change, um, and I love what I did, but I also knew deep down that, as time went by, that I wanted more balance, more peace, and more meaning. So when I decided to start my digital business, I brought the same question with me. And that is, what if life throws me challenges my way again? And of course, it did, because growth always comes with challenges. Learning new system, facing fears of visibility, and stepping into a completely different world, it tested me more than I expected. Okay, it tested my mindset. But this time I had something new that changed everything, and that was gratitude. Because life and business will always bring challenges, but gratitude helps you bounce back faster. Okay. So every time something didn't go as planned, instead of focusing on what I lost, I ask myself, what is this teaching me? Okay. Or it could be, what is it that is better? There's probably something better for me, ahead that I can see right now. So that shift in mindset turned frustration into fuel. So according to the Journal of Positive Psychology, found that grateful individuals recover from setbacks 30% faster because their mindset focuses on lessons and not losses. And that has been true in my journey. Gratitude helped me reframe obstacles as invitation to grow. And I think one of those first lessons I learned starting my journey, is learning, that my mindset wasn't strong. So um, thus that setback, I'm grateful because I learned so many things from that lesson. So in moments of doubt, I give thanks, not because everything is perfect, but because everything has a purpose. So in moments of struggles, I remind myself that the lesson hidden inside The challenges is preparing me for the next level. And it does. It did on that occasion. So the next time that I face the same challenge, but in another platform, I didn't see it the same way. Why? Because I learned from it. So I was grateful for what I learned before because it is shaping me along the way. So in my digital business, I've seen time and time again the people who practice gratitude don't just survive setbacks, they thrive through them. They find new ideas, they find stronger connections and deeper faith. So for me, gratitude is more than an attitude, it's a strategy. It is how I stay grounded in faith, hopeful through uncertainty, and joyful in the process. So every blessing I have today, from the freedom to work on my own terms to the community that surrounds me, began with one grateful step. And yeah, I'm very grateful for the community, especially on this journey, because um, through my journeys, I had three setbacks, and thanks to them, I was able to bounce back. And I love what Musimola actually, one time she mentioned, even the motivator sometimes needs to be motivated. So I always remember that. So next time you face a challenge, pause and find one thing to be thankful for, because gratitude doesn't just change how you see your circumstances, it changes you. Okay, so that's your message for today.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go into the key takeaway. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the slide. Okay.
Okay, so the key takeaway, gratitude multiplies what you already have. It's not about waiting for success to be thankful, it's about being thankful so success can flow to you.
Yes. And our message for the audience?
Well, as you have listened to us, so just drop the word grateful in the comments if you're ready to live and lead with gratitude. And I promise you, it's going to be worth it.
Yes. And we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we hope so that you got enlightened and you get to practice gratitude. Now, if you're not practicing, start practicing from now on. And like another friend, mentioned another live, if you haven't read the magic book, yeah, you should read it because that's a good practice, to practice the gratitude. So we hope so that you love this topic. And if you want to share something with us, just put it in the comments and we'll be happy to read it. And if you want to be part of our online, global online community, and you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, here are three ways that you can communicate with us. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into the website, you will receive an invitation to watch the webinar through an email. And on that email, you will have two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. And the second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday's live webinar before this coming Tuesdays, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so last Thursday we had Elena as our host. She's a job quitter and a full-time digital business owner now. We also had Tanisha and Tarisha. One is a recovery assistant and the other one is a teacher. We had PV and Josh. Evie is a registered nurse, and Josh is an Airbnb host. And we also had Dorothy, an anti money laundering analyst.
Yes. So we had a nurse who is by name Ateka, NYPD officer by name Fatima. Anusha was there also. She's an ex-accountant and buyer advocate. And we had Hen, who is a technical support person. And you can look at the faces, you see people from different locations, different age groups, and then different career backgrounds. And yet everybody is enjoying their time. Just come and listen to how their journey has been in this business. That's why we're advocating this webinar every time.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Musumola. So yeah, so if you're catching the replay from last Thursday's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do if you want to start your online business. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. All right, so let's find out what is our topic for next Sunday.
Next Sunday, our topic is going to be the confidence cycle. That is how believing in yourself creates momentum for success.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking next Sunday. So remember, gratitude turns what we have into enough and enough into abundance. So that's our message for today. And thank you, everyone, again for being here with us today. And for those who catch the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So we want to say and wish everyone a happy and blessed Sunday for those on Sunday, and a happy and blessed Monday for those who are already on Monday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. And since we're not seeing you on Tuesday or Monday, or I think it's Tuesday, same as the I know Remembrance Day is for Canada, and then the Veterans Day also in the US. So
Mhm.
happy Veterans Day for all the Americans, and happy Remembrance Day for all the Canadians. So thank you again for being here with us, and until the next episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candid Chit Chat with
All of
All of
us.
Paul.
us.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching.
Blessed rest of your day and a blessed week ahead.
Yeah.